Hi, good morning again on this Sunday. It's time for our Sitrep Assault games. And I have some news with me for June 24. So just go in what I can tell you so far as news. I prepared, of course, as always, development update, and I have prepared our analyzer results. So we got the sample of Jella beachhead in end of May, and we did, of course, a detailed analysis of all issues we want to solve before we start the mass production. I will go in at this chapter. I will bring an update to our Assault online tournament and any other business. So let us start with the update for the production of Sicily 43 Cella beachhead. Therefore, we are in our current production planning. So production shall start in June, as I told you the last time. As we were focusing on finishing or analyzing the sample, we have no further update to all the other projects on which we are working on. So there has nothing changed so far to the May update. Going directly into the sample analysis, so you see here some example pictures, and we have raised or we have analyzed it now in detail. So me personally, Erich of course, and Mark and Uwe and all who are involved. And you see on the bigger picture the box inlay, and this box is really fully packed. So in the first stage we have planned to also integrate the upcoming units for the expansion Primusol bridge, but no, there's no more space for additional units. So we will do, of course, an inlay at Primusol bridge box. But this box for Jella beachhead, really we love it. Really, it is a really nice box, and yeah, it has now an outstanding quality, and we are really happy with our printer, which is a Uwin. How he performed here, but of course we found some things we want to improve, and I listed it down. So we have to change the box dimensions. The heath is too less, so you see it on the lower left picture. If all the material is not punched out, so as you will get it with your delivery, you see you have a difference between the bottom and the lid, so for close to 2 centimeters, and this could cause transport damage, and we do not want to have this. So we had to rework the box graphics with a new dimension, and therefore that was some of our work of the last weeks. Then of course the box has a transparent lid, is an inlay for, so above the inlay, and the transparent lid holds all the heavy cardboard map tiles, and I wanted to have the transparent lid with the heath of all map boards to enclose them tight so that they cannot get shifted during transportation. Then the dice compartment you see here on the picture upper left. It is it is such deep for 16 customized dice. I want to have it deeper to get in more material, because it helps players to store all the things proper. And with the cards, Unfortunately, we have not enough space to open up the card slots to fit in with cards which has been sleeved. That's it's an issue, but we are on the on the borders of the what is possible. So therefore, we to get better in with your fingers, we will have finger slots. So it's currently in investigation by our manufacturer how to get this to get down, so to get it more easier to pull out the cards. And we added two reference charts for players, which are showing all the possible actions they can do with the units as a kind of smaller player aid. So we added this additional. I think it's a good feature for you playing the game and learning it. And the troop status board, which was originally planned on a paper, will be mounted on a thick cardboard, like you see it here on the game aid. So it's a thick cardboard, and we will also mount the troop status board and the turn record on such a material. So you see we have done some things of improvement. This is now the print files are done. I sent the final versions last week to the manufacturer. Now I wait for the latest e-proofs to check their print files before they go to the printing machines. So this e-proofs should come the next 1 to 3 days, and then if there is no further issue with I don't know, colors or print datas, then we can approve and then they can start the production. Yes, I forgot something to say. The map tiles. The map tiles are really cool quality, but we have found an issue regarding contrast and the colors. So Mark from Marshall had to send new graphical files which provides more contrast for the map tiles, and so that this looks much better again. So this was also one issue we had to fix the last weeks, and be sure we put all our focus on that project, because our printing slot at the manufacturer is closing soon. We have to start the production, and therefore, yes, was a tough period now. I had no time for other projects because shifting data back and forth, reworking to get this process finished. So I'm really happy now to have it up and running, and I will get back to this in the next update. This brings me now to a question which is burning you on your hands, I think. When do I get my copy on my table? I know this is the most important question for all of you are backing our games, and of course also for us it is an important question. Planning the GameFound campaign last year, I was not in cooperation with Sound of Drums, so I told this in one of our former update. So we started our cooperation end of last year, and therefore, of course, Sound of Drums wanted to have some kind of impact to our game, mostly in I would say mainly in all the printing datas and graphic artwork quality and so on. And I told this in the last or in the former last update. And therefore we had, of course, a time shift with all the printing files. And you see here the original post at the GameFound page. So we wanted and of course this was without the cooperation of Sound of Drums. We wanted to finalize our print files, so during January, February this year, then make a quality check based on the e-proofs, and then start production with April, March. So, but now we have this fruitful cooperation, and you have seen, of course, a lot of progress, especially for the artwork, and I have seen it, of course, with the sample from the game material. So it is worth to wait, and it was worth to rework a lot of things, and I'm really happy for this, and you will see this game is really outstanding. But of course we have a delay now, and therefore the production will be start in June and not in April or March. So we have this delay, but we try to get it as tight as possible, our timeline, to hold, of course, our December for the game on stock. And of course we try to get this delivery up in the third or fourth quarter. So this will be a change now at these milestones, May and August. They will be shifted to the right. So I drew a new timeline, and of course our aim is quality first. And now we have this delayed planned the delay of a planned production, so it shifted from April to June. And this is also for from the point of view from Sound of Drums, from Uwe. He says he has more projects to print there as Assault Sicily, and he wants to combine this to get an optimal transport then from our manufacturer to our warehouses. So you can imagine bringing up a full container via ship to our warehouses is cheaper than splitting the transport, which would raise all the costs again. So Uwe is really experienced in such kind of projects, and he said, okay, we have to bundle several projects, and we have cheaper transport topics, and therefore it is good for all involved in this project. But be sure, our absolute aim is to have the games available in Essen. We must have them there in Essen, because this is the biggest game fair on the world, and we want to show up, of course, Sicily 43. So you can trust us, Uwe and I. We want to send all backers first, so you will receive your games, of course, first, and then all other customers. Uwe currently is working on the Sound of Drums web shop, so this means I will close up the Soul Games web shop soon. So I will focus on design and development and customer care and so on. And Uwe will take over all the products of us to his webshop, but this is still in development, so I will post an update if this shop is done, and therefore in this shop all others of you will be able to pre-order, of course, Sicily, or later on order it when it's on stock. So this is the status for the production. Our aim again is start production in June, hopefully finish production around July. Then we have the shipment phase, which we have no direct influence in. We are dependent on, of course, the shipment routes and of course the customs and so on. So this is a red phase for us. We cannot influence directly, but our aim is, of course, starting delivery in September, latest October, for all the backers. Hope this is okay for you. We want to be transparent as possible. If you have questions, just come back to us. We will try to answer. Yeah, this whole tournament, it is running. And it makes such a lot of fun. So I can really state here it is a really nice thing. I really like it, and it is a good possibility to get into this system, because Erich and I are attending to this tournament, and therefore all the players playing versus us have a possibility to learn the game during our play, and I think it is worth attending. So we have first 3 games done. So I did 2 with Jorgen, and I did the second one with Erich live with our sample. You see a picture on the lower left. The after action reports are coming online soon, so I wrote them, and Jorgen wrote, and Erich did also a game, and wrote it. Or Sean wrote the report, but Cliff is currently really busy, and we have some delay putting this online on our web page, but in short time the information should be done. I did a screen recording close to 4 hours, so the complete match I recorded. It's currently on our YouTube channel, as Whole Games YouTube channel. You can therefore learn and watch a lot about this match. And thanks again, Jürgen, for playing with me. Yes, and you can see Erich here. He was the beginning of the game. He was really optimistic, and you see then my Germans on the right side were getting close, attacking this hill position defended by his airborne troops, and yes, it was hard to get in, but then Erich was not so positive at the end. I was storming the hill and capturing all the objectives, eliminating all forces. But read more about on the after action, which is coming up soon on our website. Thank you, Erich, again for this game. The dice may be with you or not. Yeah, really fun. Next year we want to restart again the tournament, and if you are interested, just just attend. Yeah, assault on site, just for your info. So Uwe was showing up with Assault Sicily on the UK Games Expo. We did this job. Next step is in Berlin, the Brettspielcon, and then of course the biggest event for us, which I'm attending personally, and Erich is attending personally, is the 3rd to 6th October in Essen, and we will of course report from that game convention. Yeah, that's it so far. Today a short one. Just tell me what else are you interested in, on what should I report on. If you have ideas and just leave me comments, send me an email. I'm really happy to have you here as a follower and interested in our projects. So thank you very much. Just give us a like and a comment. I will be really happy. I wish you a nice day, and see you next. Bye bye.